Hello students, today I am discussing biological classification, class 11, chapter number 2. NCERT exercise, questions and answers, short answer type questions, part 3. In my previous video, I was already discussed the living world NCERT questions and answers part 1 and 2. Welcome back once again in your biology class. This is Nowsin and you are watching your most favorite channel, Educational Support. So my dear students, are you ready? So let's get started. Question number 1 is, diatoms are also called as pearls of ocean. Why? What is diatomaceous earth? You know that the diatoms are the unique organisms because of their distinctive cell walls. The walls are embedded with silica and thus the walls are indestructible. So these are the main producers in the oceans and they prepare food not only for themselves but also for the other life forms in the ocean. So this is the reason they are also called as pearls of ocean. So diatoms have left behind large amount of cell wall deposits in their habitat. Body of diatoms is covered by siliceous cell known as plastule, and this accumulation over billions of years is referred to as diatomaceous earth. Being gritty, this soil is used in polishing, filtration of oils and syrups. So diatoms are the chief producers in the oceans. You know that. Question number 2 is, there is a myth that immediately after heavy rains in forest, mushrooms appear in large number and make a very large ring or circle which may be several meters in diameter. So these are called as fairy rings. Can you explain this myth of fairy rings in biological terms? Discuss the magical structure in agaricus and its soil-borne nature. So the mycelium of mushrooms absorb nutrients from the grounds. You know that. So when nutrients at the center get exhausted, they grow in diameter and form a circle. The ring grows in diameter every year, which are actually fruiting bodies of the fungus. So this is called the fairy ring, especially in Europe. So here is the discussion of mycelial structure in agaricus and its soil-borne nature. So this fairy ring structure in agaricus have reported stimulation of plants' productivity. So these rings are in fact fruiting bodies of this fungus, and the diameter of the fairy ring increases every year due to spread of mycelium. Question number 3 is, Neurospora and Squamosity fungus have been used as a biological tool to understand the mechanism of plant genetics, much in the same way as Drosophila has been used to study animal genetics. So what makes Neurospora so important as a genetic tool? You know that Neurospora is used as a genetic tool because it is very easy to grow and had a haploid life cycle that makes genetic analysis simple, since recessive traits will show up in the offspring. Brittle and Tatum exposed Neurospora crosser to X-rays, causing mutations, and this led them to propose the one gene one enzyme hypothesis that specific genes code for specific proteins. Question number 4 is, Cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria have been clubbed together in Eubacteria of kingdom Monera as per the 5 kingdom classification, even though the two are vastly different from each other. Is this grouping of the two types of taxa in the same kingdom justified? If so, then why? Discuss the cellular composition of cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria that make them introduced in eubacteria. So, cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria have been clubbed together in eubacteria of kingdom Monera as per the 5 kingdom classification because they don't have nuclear envelope and membrane bound organelles. Their genetic material is naked. You know that. They have 70S type of ribosomes. DNA, that is genetic material, lies freely in the cytoplasm. So, cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria are prokaryotes and belong to kingdom Monera. Question number 5 is, at a stage of their life cycle, ascomycetes fungi produce the fruiting bodies like apothecium, perithecium and cleistothecium. How are these 3 types of fruiting bodies different from each other? Discuss the type of fruiting bodies formed by ascomycetes fungus and differentiate accordingly on the basis of their structures. So the fruiting bodies of ascomycetes is called ascocarps. You know that. So ascocarps can be divided into 3 types, namely apothecium, perithecium and cleistothecium. So apothecium is a saucer-shaped structure and it is open from the upper side. Perithecium is a flask-shaped structure. It has a pore opening. And cleistothecium is a closed structure and it has no opening. Question number 6 is, what observable features in trypanosoma would make you classify it under kingdom Protista? Discuss the structure of trypanosoma. Also discuss its different stain in brief. So on the basis of locomotory organ, trypanosoma is included under flagellated protozoans. So it resembles Protista on the basis of growing characters like possesses asexual reproduction, possesses centrally located nucleus and also contain an prominent nucleus endosome, possesses asexual reproduction, that is by binary fission, and the last one is reserve food material is in the form of granules. Question number 7 is, fungi are cosmopolitan. Write down the role of fungi in your daily life. So discuss the role of fungi with respect to its economical importance to humans. You know very well that the branch of biology dealing with the study of fungi. And what is the name? So this is the mycology. So fungi is used as food like common edible mushrooms, morels and taphas and also toadstools. So some of the sources of antibiotics like Penicillium notatum. They live as symbiont with algae as lichens, which are the pioneers of exact conditions. And fungi like Neurospora is extensively used in biochemical and genetic work. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and please click on the bell and turn on the notification. So tata, bye bye, see you in the next video.